Hello my friends, and welcome to this tutorial of hole number 6 in the Vegas Sundown tournament. This is a par 5 of the Milano. We're going to play this one on the right side here. I'm going to use topspin here. We're going to use a kingmaker as we do want to be having the power. We do want to be having the side spin. So we're going to go with 4 bars of topspin. I'm going to adjust for the wind, and we're going to have to overpower this one completely, and also going to use max curl to the side. We do want the ball to come around using the side spin that we do have. We want to put ourselves on the fairway, stay away from the rough, and give ourselves a decent opportunity here for the pin. The thing that we will need to have in mind is that we either have to bounce it up from the fairway patch, or we do have to use the rough by the green. So this is a very tough par 5 to make an eagle on, and we need to have that in mind. If we do want to go on the left side, we should just go and bouncing over the the rough that points out a little bit there in the fairway on the right, to put ourselves up as far as possible, but then we only have the rough bump as an option to the pin. So you can play it 2 ways. If you want to play it in rough, then play it in the rough. If you want to bounce it on the fairway and try to go there, then play it on the right side. So we're going to see here how we line up, and this one is tough as the tree is going to be in our opponent's way. So either we bounce it here, let it roll up, or we go this way. That is something that you will have to determine, and also decides on how good you actually are on adjusting for the wind, as it's going to many of the times go short and you can go long and stuff like that. But we wanted to try it. We want to go here because I do believe this is an easier way, easy, but it's an easier way to be able to get the eagle that we do want. We're going to curl it a little bit. We're going to slightly underpower it as we do go here. So we do want to take away the trees from play. We hit the rough and we get the roll here that we wanted to. The thing that we need to have in mind is that we do of course not want to play like through the trees that our opponent's going to have a tough time to do. So that's why it's important there to not lose track of that shot. So actually curl it against the wind a little bit there and underpower it a little bit in this case if we want to adjust for this type of wind. The thing that you can do as our opponent is going, I think he or she is needed to do so, is going to bounce it over to the green instead. So for me, I'm going to go with a rough bump for the albatross opportunity, but I definitely don't blame you to go bouncing on the fairway patch over to the green. The risk that you do take with both approaches is that if you are not adjusting for the wind properly, you will be either bouncing on the green directly over into the rough or into the bunker, or you will go short going into the rough or into the bunker, and that will give you of course a very tough time to make an eagle. So if you do make an eagle on this hole, you will definitely win more than 50% of the games, which is the key in regular tour play and also really good in tournament structure. So hole number 6, you can play it from the right side, you can play from the left side. I do go with the right side if I do have headwind or side wind left to right. Otherwise I would go with the left side, and I'm going to go for the rough bump but as my second shot, but I can also go by bouncing it over onto the green. So my friends, if you do have any questions, please speak up in the comment section below and I will be happy to answer you there. Otherwise, I will wish you the best of luck in the Vegas Sundown tournament.